in that
four
charge.
quarters
What were
to
we-
not be mentally acute in the last 3 seconds.
What were we talking about upstairs?
I asked
What were we talking
you.
That was upstairs.
I asked you about the Pusha T Drake beef, and you went into talking about how sometimes you feel like Kanye and things like that about people.
How you feel about Kanye's project?
Wait, he ain't listened to
I
it.
haven't
That's,
listened to it. I'm not going
he's
to
not
listen
going
to
to
it.
yet.
It's
But
really-
you were talking about how you feel like you could tell everyone and know, and everyone knows the truth that is left, and people still go right. You were going into that whole thing.
It's like, thank you for reminding me, because I wanted to finish a thought, and I don't have my original thought. But I feel like our whole life we're told which way to go. It's like your question about college.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we're told you should go to college, and there's a segment of people that are told that never question why. And so they go to college and they finish college, and after you finish college, you're supposed to go to work and get a job. And there's a segment of people that never question why.
Yeah.
And then after you graduate and after you get a job, you're supposed to find your life partner and have 2.5 children and get a house and a picket fence and a decent car and settle into Sunday afternoon soccer games, watching terrible kids play their game and rejoice in that. And there's a segment of people that never question why.
Yeah, no, I was questioning why.
Okay, so when I said like there are moments as I've gotten older and as I've reached the age I'm at and a certain level of I don't even like to say success, whatever that is, where I look around and it's like I see all the things that you're supposed to do, some of which I agree with, some of which it's like whatever. I think that it's just almost like pattern recognition, where I just ask why do people adhere to these supposed to be's when it doesn't make them happy? You're supposed to be this, you're supposed to do this, but it doesn't make you happy. You're supposed to work at this job because it's safe and it gives you income, and I get that. From a practical and pragmatic standpoint, I understand why you should have employment and be able to take care of yourself, but you hate it. And we live in a day and age, unlike our parents, unlike our grandparents, where we can make money and we can make a living doing anything. It's like what you said about the Dave Chappelle interview.
Right.
If you could make a teacher salary selling Pez dispensers, why not fucking sell Pez dispensers?
If you hate being a teacher.
If you hate being a teacher.
Yeah.
That's a valid point.
You know what I mean? If you could make a teacher salary, not to keep harping on a teacher salary, a janitor's salary, a gardener's salary, an engineer's salary, a doctor's salary, playing video games